Oh, listen, sister, I love my Mr. Man, and I can't tell you why. There ain't no reason for me to love that man. It must be something that the angels done plan. Fish gotta swim and birds gotta fly. I gotta love one man till I die. Can't help loving that man of mine.
Hello, Tuesday.
Robert Moss. Of all the people to come into a cabaret when it's empty of people. But since it's you, I'm not surprised. Go over the notes we talked about. I'll be back in 5.
I see you've hit the big time, actually doing what you wanted to do when you were little.
Aren't you?
It's a little different for guys like me. Do you want to sit?
Sure, Bob. What brought you here today?
I heard you around. Figured I'd say hello.
Well, I'm so pleased you took the time to see me.
So am I.
I know what that look on your face means, Bob. What's troubling you?
You remember Francie?
I've heard of her, but I don't run in the circles. You should know that.
Good. Anyway, I met her again. Even went out to dinner.
And?
Nothing changed. She went her way, and I went mine.
Was there something you wanted to happen?
I wanted her to come back. To me, to normal life, to the right side of things. But you know how some people just keep doing what they're doing, even when they know it's gonna bite them someday?
You've been doing this a while, right, Bob? How often have you already seen this?
Plenty. But I can't shake this one off, and I don't know why.
Why it bothers you like that?
Yeah. You'd think after all this time I'd be used to it by now.
Bob, I'm a black woman living in a white world. I've been treated different all my life. You'd think I'd be used to it by now, too. Recently, a friend of mine beat me for a role that could have made me a real star. They told me I wasn't even considered for it. Then they had her practicing with my recordings. The Lord helps me to be patient in all things, but I'll admit that steamed me up. I don't think we'll ever get used to the choices people make or how they treat us. Maybe just less surprised.
What's the old town like these days?
There's not much left. You left to find work, then came the Dust Bowl. I haven't been back there in years. Nobody has.
At least you found something good to do around here. You always like to sing.
It was one mountain after another needed moved to get me where I am today. I do all right. Could be better.
The odds have always been more stacked against you. But even when we were kids, you always made the best of things. You know, I envy you sometimes.
Whatever for, Bob?
As in, people told you that you couldn't do. You'd always do it anyway just to show them. The more they talked you down, the higher up you fixed your gaze.
You did the same. What makes me better than you?
Nobody pushed me the way they pushed you. That's why I never became anything better than what I am. a snoop who sticks his nose into the ugly corners of life to find the things no one else will touch.
You're good at what you do, Bob. As good as any other snoop. As long as you do what's right by you and by God, you'll be where you need to be. And don't give up on Francie, Bob. I'd be willing to bet money she knows she's doing wrong. The question here is not whether or not she comes back to you. It's what you do when she does. Practice. Gotta get it till it's right. You have a good day, Bob.
Thanks.
And if you ever need anything, anytime, anywhere, you let me know, you'll get help. If not from me, then from one of my friends. I'll make sure they know we grew up together. And Bob, let me know when Francie comes back.
Thanks for everything, Tuesday.